cortisone shots. Do you know if you had a knee injury?
I'm not 100% sure, just wanted to blow his knee out anyways.
Alright, and then last question for me, there were a couple shots to the back of the head. Did that impact you at all during the fight?
In the heat of the moment, you know, the adrenaline's pumping, you know, so I'm sure that he hit me back there, but I didn't feel it. The only thing that impacted me in the fight that was like harsh was the eye poke, you know. It was pretty shitty. My eye's still throbbing right now. Doesn't feel too good. Probably get that checked out. Make sure there's no corneal abrasion or nothing. That's the only thing that I think the referee should have said a stern warning and gave me the time to recoup, you know. My eye's still hurting now. It's been like 30 minutes after the fight.
Thank you. Go.
Thank you.
Jorge, pasando todo lo que ha pasado, tu historia, que es una historia tremenda para todos los cubanos, ¿cómo te recuperas de esto y cómo sigues adelante con la fuerza para seguir peleando y dándole a tu gente lo que la gente quiere de ti?
Fe en Dios, primero, tomar un descanso, 1 o 2 semanas, después empezar a ir al gimnasio, ir recuperándome así y empezar de menos a más, a ver qué me dan para la próxima pelea y después acabar con él.
En Nueva York una vez me dijiste a mí que tú soñabas con verte en Madison Square Garden. Cuando cierras los ojos, ¿dónde más te ves, Jorge? ¿Dónde más ves tu carrera llegando?
De nuevo aquí en Las Vegas, llenando el estadio, peleando con uno de los mejores del mundo, arrancándole la cabeza y yendo para adelante. No, yo no voy a dejar que esto me pare, voy a tomar un tiempo para reenfocarme, poner todo en su lugar y ir para adelante.
Jorge, just in front of you. Obviously, you said before this fight your ultimate goal, even though all this rivalry with Covington is you won't retire until you're a champion. Is that still the same?
I'm 37 years old, so I want to give it all I got, and I base it off if I go to the gym 2-3 weeks from now and the young guys are beating my ass, and I've always said that'll be the time for me to hang it up. If I'm losing in the gym, I don't need to get in the cage to find that out. The goal is always to be the champion. As long as I'm doing good in the gym, I'll keep competing, you know. We didn't do that well to the American top team, but we constantly have guys that are competing at the highest of levels. So the day I can't compete with those guys, I know it's time for me to hang it up. I still do well in the gym, and it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to get back to the gym, and if everybody's kicking my butt, then my time has come. If I'm still holding my own, I'm going to get in there and give it another shot. And if I win that one, I'm going to give it another shot. If I win that one, I'm going to give it another shot, and then see where that leads me.
Like you said, though, you know, the title is what's on your mind. Obviously, it's a very personal fight. You know, you could say it's one-sided, but you had your moments. Is it a rematch something you would ever want?
Definitely. I'm going to go and earn it, though, by knocking other people out. Eventually, I'll get in front of him. I'll get in front of Usman right now. I'm far removed from that, probably 2-3 fights away from that, but I love the work, I love the fight. So as long as I can still hold my own in the gym, I'll be back in there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Gabriel, one question. More important for you before it's all said and done to get a third fight with Usman or that second fight with Colby?
It'd be nice to get both. If I can get both, it'd be very nice. I feel in this fight there was a couple hiccups in the wrestling exchanges when he was giving all he had to take me down. If I could have just avoided those takedowns then, it would have been detrimental for him. Then we would have been on the feet and I would have been nice and calm and he would have been huffing and puffing. Instead, I gave up in some positions. Not gave up, but I got outscored, and then that allowed him to put his style on me, and then that made it. Then my gas tank went down. So I just feel like if I could clean that up, I could make his life hell.
Herb Dean did give him the warning in between rounds. I mean, he gave a stern warning. Were you kind of surprised that he didn't take a point after that with the low blow?
No, I wasn't surprised at all. I was just surprised that after the eye poke in the first round, they didn't just break it up and address it. Like that position wouldn't have happened had he not poked me in the eye, you know. So it's whatever. It's Herb Dean stuff, you know. Everybody here could, if you've seen fighting, you've seen Herb Dean have numerous hiccups. I'm not gonna blame the fight on him, but he's not my cup of tea when it comes to refereeing.
Jorge, de este lado, cuéntame un poquito qué pasó en el cuarto round cuando lo tocaste. En español sé que hablas en inglés, pero no lo tocaste y sentiste que podías ir por más o qué pasó.
Cuando lo toqué, vi que estaba lastimado y mi primera emoción era, se va a tirar las piernas, solo quería casar con una rodilla o con un uppercut. No lo hizo y pensé mucho, ese es el problema mío, que pensé mucho en vez de sacar los perros y tratar de terminar en ese momento como sea, me puse a pensar mucho.
¿Y el piquete de ojo qué tanto te afectó a partir de ese momento en la pelea?
Bueno, el ojo todavía me duele, lo tengo palpitando todavía. Ha sido media hora después de la pelea y el ojo no está entero, me lo voy a chequear con los doctores mañana.
Gracias.
De nada. Thank you guys, thank you everybody, man.